Kool TV proudly presents Raceland Rams basketball live on the Kool Hit Sports Network. Now let's head courtside to the Palace for countdown to tip-off for exciting Raceland Rams basketball action on Kool TV.
And a pleasant good evening from the Palace on the campus of Raceland Worthington High School from the Papa John's Pizza broadcast table. Welcome into Countdown to Tip-Off here on Kool TV. Alongside the Hall of Famer Bill Bradley, I'm James Carr. Happy to have you along with us here as we go in the front half of the girl-boy doubleheader tonight as the Greenup County Musketeers roll in to Raceland for this 63rd District contest. Coach, welcome in. Thanks for joining me tonight. Looking forward to this.
Hey, I've been looking forward to this as well. I love working with you. You know, it's winter time. We got a ball game, girl-boy doubleheader. I couldn't ask for more.
We look at Greenup County 3-19. They're 0-4 in district play. They won last time out against New Boston, 56-50. That snapped a 4-game skid for them. On the other side, for the Raceland Rams, they roll in at 13-9. They've won 5 consecutive, including a 69-45 win over Ragamuffin County last Saturday. We'll take a break. We come back, we'll break things down, get Bill's keys to the game, and get you ready for tip-off. Greenup County and Raceland, front half of the girl-boy doubleheader as we continue our coverage here on Countdown to Tip-Off on Kool TV.
Discover the convenience of Clark's Pump and Shop, your go-to local pit stop. Clark's proudly serves your neighborhood with new locations popping up just around the corner. Swing by today and indulge in a selection of your favorite snacks and drinks. We're committed to elevate your on-the-go taste experience. Clark's Pump and Shop is your premier destination for all things convenience and satisfaction. Stop by today at a Clark's Pump and Shop near you. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Back at the Papa John's Pizza broadcast table alongside Bill Bradley. I'm James Carr. Happy to have you along with us here tonight as we get you set for Greenup and Raceland. First of 2 games here tonight. We'll have the boys on the second stream. Same place you found this one right here as you get ready to settle in for a couple of games here tonight from the Palace. Coach, you look at these 2 teams trending opposite directions, obviously, with Greenup County and head coach Kirk Ruggles. I talked with him just a little bit, and I said, Coach, tell me a little bit about the season. He goes, well, he said, people ask me how things are going, and I said, I'm loving it. And they said, you're 3-19. He goes, I know, but he said, but I've got a team that listens, and he said, I enjoy what we're doing, and he said, that means a lot.
Hey, let me tell you, 2005, we graduated everybody off a real good team, and we had young ones just like he does, and we were actually 3-23 for the whole year. Now, we were lucky we won a game about every 6 games to keep them going, but one of the best bunches I've ever had. I still talk to him all the time, so you got good girls, they listen, he'll be fine, he'll be fine.
And it's one of the things, you know, he's trying to settle up his system coming in out of Lewis County and trying to develop what he wants to do. And, you know, I talked to him, I said, what's your numbers look like? I said, you guys are a fairly youthful team, right? And he goes, yeah. He said, 2 seniors this year. I think he graduates 1 next year, but he said, really excited about what he sees coming up through his middle school program, and I said that's where it all starts.
Yeah, I just spoke with him, and if he implements his program the way he wants to at that level, and you got to have good coaches, though. So if he has good middle school coaches, I remember when Hager started, I think he did it all. Freshman, 8th grade, everybody, if I remember right. And So Kirk will have his hands on everything. And, of course, I know Rich Mahar, too, real well. So they're both good guys, and they're going to stay with it. So I have faith in them.
You look at their upcoming schedule, they'll go back home for 3 games, Boyd County, Prestonsburg, and then they've got Raceland for their final district game next Monday. Then they close things out with a trip to Fleming County, then 3 more down at the Greenhouse, Shelby Valley, East Carter, and West Carter, and then get started ready for that district tournament that gets underway right here beginning on February the 24th. It'll run that week here at the Palace with the girls playing first, running through the boys. From what I've been told, I believe we're going to do girls Monday night, boys Tuesday night, championship Thursday, championship Friday is kind of the thought process that they're hoping to play out whenever we get district play. Hard to believe we're talking about postseason ball, Coach. I mean, it's just right there. It's on the grip. I mean, it's right there.
It's wild. You know, I went to the Ashland game last night, and that had a little tournament atmosphere to it, so that really get me going for the next couple of weeks.
All right, let's step out for a break. We come back, I'll get Coach's keys for the game. We'll meet our starting lineups and our officials for tonight's game and get you ready for tip-off. Greenup County and Raceland here at the Palace as we continue our coverage on Countdown to Tip-Off on Kool TV.
The Greenup County Public Library System is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter. Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family, because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Back at the Papa John's Pizza broadcast table here on Countdown to Tip-Off on Kool TV. Alongside Coach Bill Bradley, I'm James Carr. Happy to have you along with us here this evening. Want to give a big thanks out to all of our subscribers who have followed along with us. We hit a milestone earlier this week. We are now 5K and counting. And again, 5,000 subscribers here on the channel, approaching nearly 1 million views on the channel. It's coming up. But we can't say thank you enough to all of our great fans and supporters, as well as our great sponsors. But there's our social media accounts, and if you want to follow along with us, we always greatly appreciate all of our wonderful followers out there throughout. But I was kidding a little bit, Coach. I said, I looked down and I said, you see that name that says Kool TV beside it says 5K? There's something between 499 and 5K. It just looks different, it's a good feeling.
It's when like a team hits 20 wins or 25 or 30 wins. Sometimes it just hits you right. You're correct.
It does. Let's take a look at our officials first for tonight's game. They're brought to you apart by Tri-State Ophthalmology for LASIK eye surgery as well as expert eye care. See the great folks at Tri-State Ophthalmology. Tyler Maynard, Jeff Atkins, Gavin Ramsey, the 3 assigned to the game tonight. They will be doing double duty. They'll be back with us for the boys game coming up after tonight's matchup. Coach, let's get our keys to the game for these two teams. We talk about Greenup County and what they've kind of been through this year, and it's been kind of an up-and-down battle, to say the least. Obviously, things go through Maddie still averaging right at 10 points a game, and it's something to look at what they can do and can't do, but it's they've got to get her going early and often, and the other side of it is they've got to limit the turnovers.
Yeah, that's up to the guards to get things going. Daria Crum obviously is a key part tonight because they're going to see pressure. I'm sure they will with the season they've had. People know going in they might pressure them a little bit, so that's crucial to get the ball off the floor, get the ball to steal, and hopefully go from there. And obviously for Raceland, they've won 5 in a row. And I think they just got to keep executing the way they should and keep the ball going that way. Obviously, getting them involved early as well, and just keep doing what they're doing.
Something I've been really impressed with what they've been doing here lately is the way they've been playing their diamond press. They're using Rigsby. Her length up top on that diamond press is really disruptive. They've got 2 speedy guards on the wings. They've got a great person in the middle. And they force a lot of turnovers, and they score in their front court. And as well as I do, the diamond press, if you beat it, it's beat hard. But if it's not beat, it breaks down and it leads to easy buckets.
It does. And you get one after another quick, too. When totally turn the game around, the other team's got to call a timeout, and then you come back out, maybe switch it up a little bit to go right back to it. And you said, if you got somebody long up front that can really stop that first pass and get that first trap, and you got to have a great center fielder that reads so well. And you have those 2 items there, you can really cause some damage.
Something that Raceland saw a lot in the beginning of the year, people started chasing them around. They went boxing 1. They've done a little bit of triangling 2. But having someone like Rigsby that is that second scoring option, and then Emma Broughton's game has really come on. Now you've got 3 scoring options. That really takes the options of trying to go boxing 1, triangle 2 away.
It does. With going to the districts, it looks like Greenup will probably play Russell as of now anyway, which puts Raceland against Lewis, and now they can concentrate on what they do to beat Lewis or whoever they play. But you're right. You get 2 other scores besides NIM, then they can really do well.
Let's take a look at the district standings real quickly, and here's how things set up right now. Russell at 18-3. 5-0 in district play. Raceland 13-9, 2-1 in district play. They play Friday night in what's going to be a big matchup. I will talk about that in just a second. Lewis County is finished in district play. They finished up at 2-4. Greenup County at 0-4. So Raceland cannot fall any lower than 3rd place. The big thing about Friday night is even if Raceland defeats Russell and wins out because of the RPI, Raceland, I do not believe, would be able to catch Russell. That's the tiebreaker. If you split in the regular season, Russell got the game here back in the first part of January. So the heads-up matchup would go against RPI, and Russell's RPI right now is top in the region.
And Raceland knows that. So when they play Russell coming up, I try different things to see what works and try a different defense or 2 against Russell just to see what happens. Because you got to plan ahead a little bit. I know you don't want to look ahead too much, but I know they'll be looking forward to playing Russell in the district finals.
And listen, that game coming up on Friday, that one's not the big one. You're looking to try to break the winning streak. If you're going to break the streak, do it in the district tournament when it matters the most.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Coach, when you look at what Raceland does and you see how this team's going, Marty Thomas has really got his team playing well. And the basic fact of it is it's come from their defensive side that has led to their offense. But when you talk about a player like Nim Maynard, she gets to the volleyball line, she's in range.
She is, and she's just an unbelievable scorer. And a very smart player, very heady. But you're right about the defense. I'm looking at their last, the 5 wins they had. It looks like they're only giving up about, right at 40 points a game. And they do that and get their offense going with Nim, obviously the mainstay of it. And they can do some damage around here.
Let's take a look at our starting lineups. We'll start first with Greenup County. It's going to be Daria Crum, Bella Stith, Leah Langley, Maddie Still, and Rylan Troxler. They'll be the 5 on the floor for the Musketeers under head coach Kirk Ruggles with a record of 3-19 and 0-4 in district play. Now let's take a look at the starting lineup for your Raceland Lady Rams under head coach Marty Thomas. It'll look like this. 3 guards, a forward, and a center. In the backcourt, you've got the junior guard of Nim Maynard, who one of the top scorers in the entire region. She's joined there by her sister Sophie Maynard, who wears number 4, and the senior of Emma Broughton rounds things out. And the one thing Emma's been able to do is she's gone to that point guard position, which allowed Nim to work off the ball. And Coach, you know all too well, when you get a pure scorer like Nim, you can get more off the catch than you can off the bounce.
If Emma can take care of the ball and get the offense started, they're going to eventually find Nim or another person that can score. And that's crucial for her to be at the point guard spot.
In the front court, down low, you'll have Brooklyn Campbell. She'll average right at a double-double a game. The junior, she'll be very physical in the post. And then, of course, the sophomore of Allison Rigsby, she'll be in the middle and has done so much defensively to the point to where they've put her up on top on a lot of point guards this year. And when they've gone into a man-to-man in a half-court set, and she's really forced a lot of problems up there just because of her length, and she is a very speedy player. So, again, Maynard, Broughton, Rigsby, and Campbell, the starting five for the Raceland Rams. Greenup County just coming back out of the locker room. Raceland getting ready to arrive as well. Again, first of 2 games here this evening, as we'll have the boys game coming up a little bit later on. Approximately 7:30 our scheduled tip time for game number 2 tonight. Coach Allison making his way in. I talked with him today, and just, he's on that roller coaster ride, Coach, and just trying to grind through and trying to find that right piece of the puzzle that works when those games matter the most, when they tip off here on the 25th.
Hey, there's still time. I know it's getting close, but you still got time to tweak a few things, and something clicks in, it's going to work. It's happened before. And you get on a roll come district time, you don't know what's going to happen.
And you look at what they did. They went to Lewis County, got beat. He flipped the starting lineup, moved a guy out of the starting lineup who had been there all year long, and what they do, they win the next 2 games.
Yeah.
So, it's never too late to making a change. And sometimes positive changes come from negativity that some may look at, but it's for the betterment of the team. And I think the world of Coach Allison. I think he does a great job there. And, he's a guy that he gets the best out of his team when he has the greatest opportunity to do so.
That's where you got to be a great salesman. And like the person who was starting and not starting anymore, and I've had to do it before too, and I've been real lucky. The girls will sacrifice themselves for the good of the team, and that's all you can ask.
All right, we'll step out for a break for the national anthem. We will return with tip-off. Greenup and Raceland, first game of the doubleheader when we continue after this. You're on Countdown to Tip-Off on Kool TV.
Miller Insurance Agency began serving the insurance needs of Northeast Kentucky in 1967. Since then, the agency has prospered by providing valuable insurance protection to our community. As your independent insurance agent, we're not tied to one company. Rather, we compare different carriers, finding the best price. Call or stop by today to compare your coverages. Remember, your independent agent serves you first. Find us online at millerins.net or stop by Miller Insurance, 210 South Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
At Papa John's, get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Hand stretch, mouth watering, get that ooey gooey cheese. 8 extra large slices, hold it and fold it. It's an extra large, bigger is better, more for your money New York style pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some cheesy, saucy, tossy Papa John's. Get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Papa John's.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy in Grayson for great prices on home appliances like washers and dryers, ranges and dishwashers. See our giant selection of living room suites, bedroom suites, recliners, mattresses, and electronics, including TVs and speakers. Visit our showroom at 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. You'll find the best prices and the best selection for every room of your home. And Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding: Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Beauty Rest. Dyer's Big Sandy, 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
Financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Back at the Papa John's Pizza broadcast tables, the lights go out here at the Palace, and the starting lineup's getting ready to be introduced for the Raceland Rams. Just have the introductions for Greenup County. Again, it's Crum, Stiff, Langley, Still, and Troxler. Decked out in all green tonight are the Musketeers. The white numerals on the front and the back. Raceland in the all whites with the orange outlines. Rams across the chest in the orange with the orange numerals on the front and back as well. Alongside Coach Bill Bradley, my great crew tonight of Trey Collier and Philip Roark. I'm James Carr. Happy to have you along with us here. The starting lineup now for Marty Thomas's Raceland Rams. At the sophomore center of Allison Rigsby. She's joined in the starting five by the junior of Sophie Maynard. She'll work as one of the guards tonight. Down low with Rigsby will be the junior of Brooklyn Campbell. In the backcourt, the leading scorer and one of the top scorers in the 16th region. The school's all-time leading scorer is Nim Maynard, and the point guard, the senior of Emma Broughton. Maynard, Broughton Campbell, and Rigsby. Starting five for Marty Thomas's Raceland Rams.
I can't reiterate how crucial that is to have somebody else at the point besides Nim, because once she gets worn out,
yes,
to do it all. Now she can relax a little bit, take a breather every now and then, and let Emma bring it up.
Still and Rigsby center court. Tyler Maynard's going to put it in the air for us. Happy to have everyone along with us here at the Palace. First of two games here tonight. Ball's in the air. Back in the backcourt, it's gone, and Sophie Maynard tries to save it in, but it will be controlled right in the near side corner by the Musketeers. Raceland will drop back in the half court, man-to-man for the moment. Leah Langley will work with it out top. Troxler gives it up. They bring it back to Langley on the wing. Langley stops at the elbow, cut off there. Back out to Troxler. Rams very effective out top, and they're going to get a two-handed touch there on Maynard. Her first, team's first.
It's like Greenup wants to control the tempo right now. I don't blame them. Get things settled in, take care of the ball, get your offense going.
Sophie Maynard works out top on Langley. Langley will start it on the right wing, right in front of the Rams bench now. Brooklyn Campbell tangled up inside with Maddie Steele, trying to take her away. Here's an entry pass inside the Troxel. They try to go inside to Steele. She puts it through. Heavy contact and finishes off the window for her first points of the contest.
Very nice set. Very nice set to start the game.
Emma Broughton, the senior, walks it across the midcourt stripe, brings it off to Rigsby on the high post right side. Here comes Nim Maynard. She wants three. It's on the way. Looks good. It's off the back of the iron, though. Troxel runs down the rebound near side. There's very few shots that comes off that young lady's fingers that doesn't look good.
No kidding.
On the other end, a three ball goes up. That was from Bella Stith. Rebound at Rigsby in transition. She goes coast to coast, too stiff and a foul, and she's headed to the line to shoot two.
I like her being aggressive like that. She had a couple shooters on the side, but saw that little gap there and took it. Very smart.
Foul was on Bella Stith, her first, team's first. Allison Rigsby, a 71.4% free throw shooter for the sophomore. First one is up, is no good. Rams still looking for their first points, leading or trailing 2-0, 6:40 to play here in the opening period. One more for the sophomore. She got one of two. Rams are on the board. They trail the 2-1. And now they jump into that press. And there's that sloppy pass in the backcourt, taken away. Racing with numbers. Brooklyn Campbell finds a lane to the basket. Too stiff, though.
She got hit pretty good.
I think she was expected to see someone step in front and never did.
No.
In transition, out to Maddie Steele. Shot won't go up, and it's out of bounds. It'll stay with Greenup County on their baseline. Langley on the wing, goes out to the corner. Here's Crum, has that one blocked away. Nice job there by Brooklyn Campbell to get the block and the rebound. Nim Maynard glides to the basket, can't get it to finish, but she's fouled. She'll shoot two.
Very strong move there. A little fake she did to the corner, opened things up, and took it right to the basket.
Look at the foul on Maddie Steele, her first, team second. That puts Nim Maynard to the free throw line to shoot two, a 77% free throw shooter. First one is up, is good. Averaging just over 18 a game, 4.5 rebounds. Shooting nearly 36% from the field on the season. She hits both, and the Rams in front 3-2. And then the Rams force a turnover out of that diamond pressure. There's Maynard from the volleyball lane in the lane. Quickly, it's a 5-0 run. And that's that diamond press, coach, of what they do within the backcourt, forcing those turnovers.
Yeah, that length on the ball is really, really impressive.
And Nim Maynard, though, just picked up her second personal foul, diving for a ball that was headed out of bounds. And now Marty Thomas has got a decision to make.
Yes, he does.
Langley hounded by Sophie Maynard. And then Nim Maynard takes it away again. She's got a 3-on-1, leaves it off to Rigsby on the left side window, can't finish. And then a foul, I believe they're going to get that one on Brooklyn Campbell as she come across the back.
This is a good little test for them. I think Marty's doing the right thing leaving her in. This may happen in the district or regionals, and they got to have her. This is how smart she can be without fouling.
Again, Raceland, anytime the ball gets to the middle of the court, when you're in a diamond, it's a beat. Drop back and get back in your set, and that's exactly what it did.
Yep.
Here down in the corner, Daria Crum. Crum finds some separation. Nice job there by Allison Rigsby, though, to take that one away. And that's what Rigsby does with her length, just so much she disrupts. Brooklyn Campbell wants a three from the wing. It's no good. Falls right off into Bella Stith, and then a tie-up underneath. Nearly a takeaway. In transition. Stith can't finish. Campbell had it for the moment, but it trickles out of bounds. It'll stay with Greenup County on the far sideline. Good hustle there by Campbell. Just could never reel it in.
Both teams are pushing it now. They're getting pretty good shots. Just got to knock them down.
Langley takes it right in front of the Raceland bench. Rams currently on a 5-0 run. Here's Steele on the wing.
To a 2-3.
Nice job out top by Emma Broughton to take that one away. Broughton attacks off the right side and finishes, and that's something Emma Broughton has brought to the table.
That's beautiful.
And quickly, Raceland jumps in that diamond pressure. Langley knifing her way ahead. Throws it over top of the defense to Troxler. She stops, puts up a long two. Comes off the glass right into the hands of Allison Rigsby. Maynard from the corner gives it right back to Rigsby. Out top to Broughton. She'll pull the trigger. Three's on the way off the glass. No. Rigsby fights for the rebound inside. Comes back out with it. Sophie Maynard wants a three on the way. Front iron, no. Nim Maynard has the rebound. It's loose inside. And we'll get a timeout by Kirk Ruggles.
Tell you what, Rigsby's been a force so far.
And it's a 30-second timeout.
Both ends. She's leading the break some. She's on the press, rebounding, block shots. She's had a very good start.
So a good start by the Raceland Rams and a 7-2 lead. 3:57 to play here in the opening quarter.
They've had some good shots, Greenup has. Just got to put it in.
Greenup 1 of 7 right now from the field.
Yep.
Raceland 2 of 8. Neither team lighting it up by any means. But
No.
number that really jumps off the stat sheet right now, Coach, Greenup County 4 turnovers, Raceland 1.
Yeah.
So Greenup County basketball out of the timeout. Now Raceland shows a little 2-2-1.
Yep, changing it up. Very good.
Troxler pitches it ahead. Broughton gets the deflection in the backcourt. Greenup's going to have to hustle, get it across,
close.
and there's the takeaway.
Good hands.
Nim Maynard off the right side to finish for 2. And there's so many times, Coach, you use that half-court mark as an extra defender, and that time Greenup County got caught. It turns to that 6th defender with a wall to where she couldn't turn and reverse.
It totally worked.
Rams back in at 2-3. They're guarding with Maynard in the middle to try to protect her out there with those 2 personal fouls. Stith from the high post goes inside to Steele. Shot won't go home. Stith gets the rebound. Long jumper from the near side, and Bella Stith connects from 3.
A nice pass.
9-5. They answer the 9-0 run from the Rams with a 3 ball with 3 minutes to play here in the first. Here's Rigsby. Kicks it out to Maynard. Now Brooke Campbell from the corner. She'll dial up for 3. No.
Good box out.
Langley had the rebound, has to slow it down, and it allows Raceland to kind of set up defensively. Troxler loses her dribble to midcourt stripe. Now ahead off to the near side to Bella Stith. And foul there behind by Sophie Maynard, just inside the 3-point line, I believe. No, they're going to say it was an attempt of a 3, so we're going to shoot 3 free throws. So 3 free throws coming up for Bella Stith, a 60% free throw shooter. First one is up from the southpaw is good. So the 4th team foul, so the next foul against Raceland will have Greenup shooting the bonus.
Greenup's weathered that first storm and handled the press pretty easy that time.
If they can hit this one, that makes it a 6-0 run, and they're right back in this one, and she gets all three of them. 9-8 after a 9-2 lead for Raceland. That's been trimmed to only one. Now Greenup showing a little bit of zone of their own. Rigsby from the left side. Gets in the lane, kicks it out to Campbell. Campbell stops, 17-footer from the right side's good.
Nice pass by Rigsby.
And a nice job there by Campbell. She'd missed a couple of long-range jumpers, stepped in, got that 16-footer, and was able to really find the range. And now Raceland makes a turnover in the backcourt. That tie-up has the arrow facing Raceland. And, Coach, I want to give one call right there. You saw Nim Maynard, who the ball was running, and she stayed straight up.
Read my mind.
Very smart play there.
She could have been aggressive, maybe go for a steal, but she did the right thing. That's a good sign for the playoffs.
Lexi Boggs checks in for her first action as she'll replace Sophie Maynard. Entry pass goes into Nim. Nim works off the left side and is fouled. And she's headed back to the line for two more.
She is one of those girls, knows how to get shots off and knows how to score. And she's just a great player.
We get the foul on Haley Hall, who just checked into the basketball game. So Nim Maynard back to the line for two more. First one is up is good. Second one on the way, got them both.
Back to the diamond.
Hall coming off for Daria Crum in that last timeout. There's Langley, slams on the brakes. Now Stith out top, back to Langley on the wing. Entry pass goes into Steele, walled up there by Campbell. They'll kick it back out for a three ball from the left side. It's an air ball right in the hands of Allison Rigsby. Rigsby takes it to the rack, glides to the right side, and is fouled. And she has gained that confidence. If no one closes out on her, she's going to the basket, and she did that one very smartly. As they'll get that one on Maddie Steele, she picks up her second here in the first quarter.
That's big, her being able to do that, rebound, take it down herself. That gives Nim a chance to get open and get a three off.
First free throw won't go home. So Crum back on as Maddie Steele takes a seat, and that's a huge blow to Greenup County, who is their leading scorer and rebounder.
They got to have her.
Rigsby's second free throw goes home, her second point of the ball game, and the lead's back to 6. And now Raceland really turning up that pressure in the backcourt. And a takeaway. And Rigsby has it blocked, gets a rebound, and one, and a chance at a three-point play. What a steal there by Emma Broughton, and then Rigsby can't finish the first one, gets the second one to go.
Rigsby's length made the guard float a little bit. They got the steal, and she went after it.
Misses the free throw. The foul was on Haley Hall. Her second. Crum tries to step through, misses the shot. Rebound saved by Stith. Rigsby with another rebound. Her 6th of the ball game. We're in this first quarter.
She's impressive.
Here's Nim Maynard. Steps through. Right hand, yes. No, it comes off. Nice save there by Haley Hall. That ball looked like it was halfway down, Coach. It fell off the front of the rim.
It did.
16-8 inside of a minute to play here in quarter number 1. Crum downhill off the glass for 2. Her first bucket of the contest. Emma Broughton across the midcourt stripe. Left wing Boggs, out top Campbell. Looking inside, looking for Maynard. Here's Rigsby. Broughton wants 3, too stiff. Nim Maynard runs it down for the offensive rebound. Hounded there by Troxler. Gets to the baseline, 10-footers up, no good. Ball tipped down in the hands of Haley Hall. Langley in transition, stops it. Brings it off now to Crum. 13 seconds to play in the first. Greenup County trying to cut into the 6-point lead. Here's Troxler. Clock's at 3, at 2. Langley's 3 balls on the way, no good. And we have played one quarter of play. Raceland leads at 16-10 as we head to quarter number 2 after this on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Another rebound. Out top, Nim Maynard. Pump steps in, 15-footer from just off the left side of the free throw line, falls through her 10th. I think that was a huge decision there too, Coach. She shot a couple of threes that didn't go. Step in, find that range, then back it out a little better. Troxler on the left side, hands it off there to Crum. She's got herself trapped. Troxler's walled up. Greenup County in a trap. That one's knocked out of bounds. They'll say Nim Maynard touched as it went out of bounds into the bench area right in front of them. So Greenup County basketball. Sophie Maynard back in the ball game, replacing Lexi Boggs. You talk about what Sophie Maynard brings to the table. She's a state champion sprinter. Nearly lost it by Haley Hall on the far side. A great defense by Brooke Campbell. Here's Stiff. Steps through. Shot way short. Brooke Campbell with a rebound for the Rams. Her third of the ball game. Nim from the baseline. Tries to go inside to Rigsby. Rigsby fighting for the basketball. It's going to be a tie-up, and we'll stay with Raceland.
She forced that just a little bit. Wasn't quite there.
You get that ball a little higher.
Yep. She get it. She threw it up.
And that, that's something with Allison that she brings to the table. A superb volleyball player. Yeah. She can jump out of the gymnasium, and that's something you got to throw that lob to her and let her go up high, especially where she has the advantage of that height out there right now.
Absolutely.
This is a great position right here, Coach. You see the inbounder is your best shooter. A lot of times you run a screen here, run it in the corner, try to get a quick three out of this, or run it up top. I know you've run both ways from this, but and we've already got an issue. This one with the basketball. I think the basketball went into the trash can.
Oh, Lord.
Either that or there's something that Jeff Atkins said that he did not like with the basketball. He took it to the principal, Tom Collins, and they are headed down to get a new basketball. While we have a break in the action, tonight's game is brought to you in part by Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance, by Pure Point Auto located in Greenup, by the Grayson Funeral Home, by Sparks Funeral Home, Jason Greer, attorney at law, and by Ison's Cards and Collectibles. All right, back underway with the fresh basketball. Rigsby gets wide open underneath, very patient there by Nim Maynard to dish the dime.
She looked her off, too.
And the lead is out to 10. Sophie Maynard hounding Langley out top, trying to get that 5-second call. Here's Crum. Kicks it out. It's deflected to Hall out in the corner. Now back to Stiff. Glides down the lane. No good. Two players go into the bench area. It's going to stay with Greenup County on the far sideline as Raceland touched it. It was Brooklyn Campbell trying to get after it.
Both teams are getting after it. They're really hustling.
Stiff on the inbound from Crum. Hands it off to her on the baseline. Walled up there. Brooklyn Campbell swats that one away and comes away with it. There's Maynard. Off to Broughton. doesn't fall, but she'll go to the line and shoot two.
She's strong and she's smart, and she's left-handed too, and that can cause some issues as well.
So Haley Hall called for the foul. So Nim Maynard to the line for two more. Raceland was 6 of 9 in the first quarter from the free throw line. Maddie Steele promptly enters the basketball game back in as Daria Crum will take a seat as Kirk Ruggles looks up and sees that score starting to expand as Raceland got it into double figures.
You had to go back to Maddie, no question.
Maynard's second free throw, no good. Hall with the rebound. Langley throws over the double team. Trying to force it inside to Steele. Long shot there by Troxler, misses its mark. Campbell with another rebound. She's going to the rack, glides off the glass and finishes for two. Brooklyn goes coast to coast for her fourth.
Had a nice hesitation there.
23-10. The lead is out to 13. Lexi Boggs at the scorer's table, set to check in on the next stoppage. Hall on the wing. Trying to work it inside for Steele as she's posting up. Troxler stops at the keyhole. Good defensive set here by the Rams, switching off out top. You see teams switch at the top on those ball screens, Coach. It takes a lot of communication for that to be executed.
You better believe it.
Steele working in front of Rigsby. Nice takeaway there by Nim Maynard as she read it all the way. Slows it down from the keyhole. 17-footer in transition. Can't get it to fall. Troxler claims long rebound. And Hall tosses that one over top to nobody except for a Raceland Ram who was right there on the backside. 9th turnover of the basketball game.
Both teams getting a little tired right now. It's getting a little sloppy.
Here's Broughton for three. It's on the way. No.
Yep.
Missed everything.
Yeah, they're tired. Both teams are tired.
Here comes Lexi Boggs in for Nim Maynard.
Yeah. Got the lead now. Give her a little rest. She did a good job, though. About 8 minutes with just 2 fouls. She did a good job not getting that third foul.
Racing going to pick it up in a full court man-to-man now. Langley stops in transition, dials up long distance. Can't get it to go home. Steele is fouled inside.
Now the lead is good that he took Nim out. Now they can see what the girls can do without her now.
Fouls on Lexi Boggs, her first, team's first. And Maddie Steele to the free throw line to shoot two. Misses the front end of that. Here comes Nim Maynard back in for her. She's going to get her sister.
Yeah, she got a little blow there. Probably a little talking to again to make sure she'll get that third foul.
Second one for Steele goes home. Her third point of the night. 23-11. First points of the second quarter for Greenup County, who trail at 16-10 at the end of one. Maynard all alone from the left wing next to the Greenup bench. Wants a three. It's in and out.
That looked good.
And then Lexi Boggs steps in and takes it away. Steele had the rebound. Lexi Boggs took it away from her, and then we get a foul inside.
Foul on Langley, her second.
So Langley picks up the foul, her second, team second. And Brooklyn Campbell for two, a 57% free throw shooter. That one's off the mark, too stiff.
Raceland girls are real adept at that step-through move. Has drawn several fouls so far.
7 total fouls on Greenup County. Second one by Campbell finds the mark. (24-11).
Nim back out. Now maybe try some offense defense with Nim.
Crum off the wing. Gets in the lane. What a block there by Rigsby. Take a look at this on your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay.
The clean.
Ability to take it away.
Oh,
And then
nice
Rigsby wide open inside.
That's a great
Ruggles burns a timeout. It's going to be a full timeout with 3:12 to play in the half. 26-11 back after this on Kool TV.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter. When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Back at the Papa John's Pizza broadcast table as we welcome you back here to the Palace, 26-11. Alongside Bill Bradley, I'm James Carter. Happy to have you along with us here. Experiencing possibly some audio issues, and again, we're trying to work through those. We'll try to get those back underway as we move forward. Greenup County basketball out of the timeout.
Back to the diamond.
Langley in backcourt. And then a takeaway. Broughton goes to the rack and finishes off the left side. 28-11.
Raceland girls have really been taught if you got a gap, you go strong to the basket. Very smart.
And there's Lexi Boggs with a takeaway. Puts it up no good. Rigsby has it knocked out from behind. So it'll be Raceland basketball on the baseline. Maynard out top. Maynard, Broughton, Boggs, Campbell, and Rigsby in a 5-out right now.
Yeah, they went to the zone. They went to a 1-2-2 zone.
Campbell drives right at Steele. Shot up no good. A lot of contact. No whistle comes, but it'll stay with Raceland.
It does let them play a little bit tonight.
There's Boggs on the wing. Now Rigsby back out to Maynard. Raceland is trying to burn out some clock here, up 28-11.
No hurry, no hurry.
Broughton finds a lane to the basket
move.
and finishes.
Nice move.
6 points for Emma, 30-11. And then a heavy pressure there by Boggs forces the turnover.
Marty's done a good job teaching the girls who trap not to reach. Just keep your hands up and don't let them get by you.
12 turnovers for Greenup County here in the opening half of play. Sophie Maynard kicks it off to Boggs. Boggs stops in the lane, and she walked.
She did.
Yeah, she sure did.
Shuffled those feet.
Tried to get her foot stopped, but it wouldn't.
She did.
Second turnover of the basketball game for Raceland.
It's like a man-to-man press.
Ball tangled up. Raceland gets the turnover. Here's Broughton, lines up a three. High arcing shot off the glass, no. Sophie Maynard with a rebound. Rigsby with the three ball. Boggs with a backside rebound. Now Brooklyn Campbell. Heidi Felty have the rebound, and then Greenup County promptly coughs it up in the backcourt. Approaching 1 minute to go in the opening half. Broughton for three. Yes!
A nice set play. Marty called a play, and they ran it perfectly. Wide open three.
Ram Pharmacy triple for the senior, her ninth, 33-11. Sophie Maynard nearly had the takeaway. Langley puts it up from the wing on the right side. No good. Rebound out to Brooklyn Campbell. Inside of a minute, 40 seconds to be exact. Ahead, Sophie Maynard from the corner. Started to penetrate, lost the handle on the basketball. And then a foul in backcourt. That one will be on Sophie Maynard. She picks up her second, team second. 33 seconds to go here in the first half. Stay tuned with us at the half. We'll check scoring and stats of this one. Heidi gets, she got free. Heidi Felty did. And tried to give it up to Steele as she was coming down the floor and just. Now they're going to run Nim Maynard back in there for that offensive set here with 26.8 to play.
That's a beautiful set they ran last time for a three. Let's see if they try to run one for Nim for a three here.
They're going to get Maddie Steele off the floor with those two fouls.
Good move.
So they'll bring Haley Hall back in the ball game. So Broughton will jog it into the front court. Raceland
2-3 zone.
Raceland leads at 33-11, looking for the final shot of the first half. Here's Campbell out top. Broughton thought about pulling the trigger. Now Maynard. Campbell from the wing. 3 balls up. No. Ball swatted back out. Nim steps in. 13-footer up. No go. And that takes us to the end of the first half of play, with Raceland leading 33-11 at the break. Halftime show when we return to the Palace after this on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Back at the Papa John's Pizza broadcast table at the half. Raceland leads at 33-11. It was 16-10 after one quarter of play, after Raceland raced out to a 9-0 run after Greenup County had the first points of the ball game. Greenup County closed it to 9-8 in that quarter. Then the Rams got things rolling in the second quarter. They limit Greenup to only 1 point, and it's 33-11 at halftime. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll look at our numbers and get you ready for the second half of play. 33-11, Rams lead it. Back after this on Kool TV.
Miller Insurance Agency began serving the insurance needs of Northeast Kentucky in 1967. Since then, the agency has prospered by providing valuable insurance protection to our community. As your independent insurance agent, we're not tied to one company. Rather, we compare different carriers, finding the best price. Call or stop by today to compare your coverages. Remember, your independent agent serves you first. Find us online at millerins.net or stop by Miller Insurance, 210 South Carroll Mullen Boulevard in Grayson.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmondpharmacy.com. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osmond Pharmacy and Grill today. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Kicked off campus, but they let me back on because my dad knew the dean.
Give me that ooey gooey, crispy, crunchy, mouth watering. Give me that meaty, treaty, zesty, bestie, garlic saucy. Give me that dippy, doughy, melty topping, pepperoncini popping. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy Papa John. Give me that foldy, pepperoni, tantalizing. Give me that chocolate chicky, sticky, sweetie, hypnotizing. Give me that dippy, drippy, drummy, ripping, Papa wanging. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy Papa John. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some. Now I'm talking about, yeah.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy in Grayson for great prices on home appliances like washers and dryers, ranges and dishwashers. See our giant selection of living room suites, bedroom suites, recliners, mattresses, and electronics, including TVs and speakers. Visit our showroom at 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. You'll find the best prices and the best selection for every room of your home. And Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding: Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Beautyrest. Dyer's Big Sandy, 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
the biggest part of it was the fact that she got things going and then just continued to build on it as the year went along.
Oh, you can tell her confidence is off the roof right now. She'll go coast to coast with the rebound. She'll drive and dish, Euro step. She's really got it going right now.
So about ready to get things underway here at the second half of play. Raceland will start with Rigsby, Campbell, both Maynards, and Broughton. Greenup County will have the ball to start the second half of play, and here we go.
Going man to man.
Starting five out top for Greenup County as well. Nearly taken away, and it is taken away. Brooklyn Campbell forces the turnover, goes to the left side. Too stiff, though. In transition. Still lost it, but keeps it alive on the baseline. Langley, knifes her way into the lane. Brings it off to Crum. Crum working on Rigsby, throws it off the side of the backboard.
Good defense.
Out to Broughton from the left side with the right hand for two more. Emma's 11th of the ball game, second player in double figures. Nice block there by Nim. And she gets the block and the rebound. Out to Broughton, spot up threes on the way, no. Maddie Steele with a rebound.
Very unselfish about Nim there. She could have took it all the way, but she saw the open man and hit her. Very smart.
Greenup tries to slow things down. 35-11, third quarter early action, just a minute gone. Langley on the wing, right side.
Little flex action.
Out to Troxler, back to Langley. Hounded there by Sophie Maynard. Now Crum. Nice job there by Rigsby to force the pass. Really good job defensively there by the Rams to hand that off. Nearly taken away on the baseline. Troxler and Maynard gets the tie-up. Coach, I want to go back to that switch-off right there. You get that screen, they switched immediately, and that forced Greenup to really not get that look that they wanted.
Absolutely. And Nim, that's about 6 times she's dove it on the floor. When you see your superstar get on the floor like that, everybody will follow suit.
And that's one thing Raceland does, is it gets after it on both sides of the ball. Trying to over to Maynard. Maynard goes from the right corner to the left side but can't finish. Stith with a rebound. That's her 7th of the night. There's Langley, comes off the right side, goes off to Troxler. Crum spins in the lane, shot won't fall. Another rebound out to Allison Rigsby, her 10th. Rigsby gets folded up in the lane, slow to get up. Rams keep it alive. Out to Brooklyn Campbell, spot up three from the left side, got it. Brooklyn Campbell's 8th aim, Ram Pharmacy triple for the Rams, 38-11. Crum knifes her way through that Rams defense and then loses the handle on the basketball. Rigsby with a takeaway. She's got a 1-on-2. She goes right at both players, loses her footing and the basketball, but Brooklyn Campbell's there to save it. Here's Nim Maynard, steps into the free throw line. 15-footers off the mark, left side. No good. Rebound, Allison Rigsby, and a tie-up. It gives it back to Greenup County.
That's such a weapon they have with Rigsby getting her defensive rebound and dribbling down herself. That just opens up everything.
Player coming on for Greenup as Crum will step off. Heidi Felty returns. Race on that diamond press. Felty comes across the midcourt stripe, and Sophie Maynard steals it away and then tight ropes it on the baseline.
Great hustle. Oh, yeah.
Nim was looking for Brooklyn Campbell, and I don't think Michael Jordan could have gone up and got that one.
Good look, bad execution.
Only the 5th turnover of the basketball game for the Rams. That's that dangerous pass they want you to throw, is that ball back across your basket. And then Felty gets loose, and a nice job there beating the press without the bounce. That's the first points for Greenup County since back early in the second quarter.
Wow.
They had one free throw in the second quarter, no field goals. Rigsby high post right side. Gives it off to Maynard, all alone, pulls the trigger. Three's on the way, no. Campbell fights for the rebound, flips it into the hand of Broughton. Broughton working on Langley. Skip passes it off and has it to Chelsea DeLong on the front row there on the near side, the athletic director for the Musketeers. Troxler loses her dribble. You can see Raceland's forcing that pressure to the backcourt where some of these players are, as soon as the basketball touches their hand, it's like a hot potato.
Yep.
Felty dribbles out of the pressure down low, brings it off now to Stith. Campbell hounding her. Now Troxler. Nice job there by Nim stepping in to take that pass away, looking for Troxler down on the baseline. 38-13, 3:24 to go here, quarter number 3.
Hey, Nim's threes aren't really going, but she's doing everything else. Defense, rebounding, block shots, assists.
Raceland's struggling from long range tonight, 2 of 15.
Yeah.
Langley has to chase that one down. The narrow pass nearly got away. Crosses over, comes back inside to Steele. Has that one blocked away by Maynard out of bounds. So basketball will stay with Greenup County on the baseline. And Steele has that one blocked away again.
And Nim's seen the whole floor on defense, too. She's almost playing a one-man zone in the middle of the lane.
Yeah, she's just kind of plugging up the middle if anything comes in there.
Yep, and she'll still find her man, though.
Here's Stith from the corner. Three's up, no good. Maynard chases down the rebound. In transition, stops from 19. No, rolls off the rim. Maddie Steele claims the rebound for the Musketeers. Langley will push it ahead. Langley works off that screen from Felty. Comes out to Stith in the corner. Stith slips through off the glass. No good, but she's fouled. She'll shoot 2.
Yeah. Get a lead like this, you just tend to just get a little lazy on defense, just a little bit.
So Bella Stith to shoot free throws. First one is up, is no good. Foul's on Maynard. No, excuse me, I got on Rigsby. Okay. Her first, team's first. Second one for Stith. Can't get that one to stay home. Brooklyn Campbell fighting for the rebound and can't bring it in. Timeout, Raceland.
I thought it'd be a good timeout. They had a lot of hands on hips on that free throw. They look tired.
Again, you look at the pace, Coach, of the way they get up and down, and this is something that, Coach Thomas said, this is how we're built. We're built for condition type of basketball. But you can also see when you're trying to stay in it for 32 minutes up in your grill and a half-court set of trying to force everything, especially going sideline to sideline, it wears on you.
Yeah, they've gone 5.5 minutes hard. There's 2.5 left. And he's right. He had a good time out there, regroup, get the breath, and go another 2.5 hard toward the end of the quarter. This is where you don't want to start reaching or have sloppy passes. This is when you really want to try to be sharp.
Hey, check out over at Ison's Cards and Collectibles next Saturday, actually this coming Saturday, I should say, February the 8th. Hard to believe we're already talking about February the 8th. From 1 to 3 over on Old Belfont Road, it's Cincinnati MVP quarterback Ken Anderson will be in attendance. They'll have plenty of items that you can purchase to have autographed. You're welcome to bring your own. But Ken Anderson will be in the house from 1 to 3 at Ison's Cards and Collectibles this Saturday from 1 to 3 over at Old Russell. 38-13, 2:30 to go in the third. Rams in full control of this one. Here's Langley. Sophie Maynard chasing her. Nearly had it poked away. And Langley will lose the basketball on the far sideline. Was very fortunate there not to get a 5-second call.
Had a lot better defense. Didn't reach any, just contained her, had a 5-second count going, and ended up with a turnover.
And that's something that Marty Thomas says that he gets from her. He said, you may not get a lot of offense out of her, but defensively, she's just a warrior. Here's Broughton all the way to the rack for 2 more. Nim with 11, Broughton now with 13. And then back in that diamond press. Troxler looks it off, nearly taken away by Broughton right in front of Coach Ruggles. Langley finds a lane to the basket. Teardrop off the window is good. Nice job there by Leah to pull up and go off the window for the bucket.
Great move.
Her first points of the contest tonight. 90 seconds to go here in the third. Broughton gets a screen from Campbell. Feeds it off to Nim. 17-footer from the baseline, too stiff.
That's a tough shot.
I think that was a shot where she had 3 in her mind and
I think so too.
Pulled from the distance of 2. Approaching 60 seconds to go in the ball game. Langley working sideline to sideline, gives it up to Felty, gets it back. Here's Hall, finds a lane to the basket, shot up no good, rebound in the hands of Campbell. And then Campbell flies to the basket and is fouled.
Every Raceland girl has done that. If they see a gap and taking themselves, they've either got layups or drawn fouls or dished it off for a 3. All 5 of them.
Fouls on Troxler. So Brooklyn Campbell, 57% free throw shooter, averaging just over 7 points and 8 rebounds a game. First points up is her. That's her 9th. Here's Lexi Boggs back in the ball game as Sophie Maynard will take a seat. I call them Sonic and Knuckles, by the way, Coach. Just the way they have so much speed.
Yeah.
And just fly after everything. Troxler tied up in the backcourt. Langley comes and gets it, and then Nim Maynard steps in and forces the turnover on the jump ball.
Nim's really showed discipline not fouling after those first 2 in the first quarter. That's a great sign for the tournament.
Yeah, it's just very headsy play.
No doubt.
Maynard spins from the left side to the right. Shot is blocked. Felty with a rebound inside. 16 seconds to play in the third. Raceland trying to play heavy pressure in the backcourt. Rigsby nearly took it away. She hesitated is her problem.
She read it, just didn't go for it all the way.
You've got to commit.
Yep.
And if she committed, she takes it out of the air.
Yep.
Instead, she picks up her second foul. So 10 seconds to go in the third. Troxler goes in the backcourt. Langley with Boggs right in front of her. Works off the screen from Felty. Lobs it off to Hall. Hall loses the basketball. Campbell racing ahead, did not have enough time to get anything away, and we have played 3 here at the Palace. Raceland leads it 41-15. Quarter 4 when we return after this on Kool TV.
Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pop and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
Back at the Papa John's Pizza broadcast table from the Palace, 41-15. Raceland leading Greenup County here in the 63rd District matchup. Let's take a look at the standings in the 63rd District. Again, Russell sits at the top of that winning streak that dates all the way back to 2016. They're 5-0 in district play. Raceland's 2-1, well on to their 3rd district win here tonight. Lewis County's finished with district play. They finish up at 2-4, and Greenup's about to go to 0-5. So Greenup County basketball to start the 4th and final stanza, and here we go.
Like a 1-2-2. zone. Just something to work on.
Good job there by Maynard to take it away in the backcourt. Maintains her composure on the ground and gets it away. Emma Broughton wants 3 more. It's on the way, too stiff, though.
Marty's trying different defenses. That's a smart move this time of year.
And, if you make it to Moorhead, Coach, and you can speak all too much about this, you got to get to Moorhead. You're going to have to junk it up on some nights.
No question.
Unless you just walk in the building and everybody knows that you are that team, you're going to have to try to do something that somebody hasn't seen or something that's really going to cause some disruptions. Campbell from the wing. 3's on the way, no. Tries to fight for the rebound, but can't corral it in as it's Karams away from her to Leah Langley. What was the biggest challenge that you had, Coach, when you get into this time of year? We talk about the dog days of January, and now we're into that February because we had so much that snow, ice that backed everything up, and now here we are trying to snag so many games in at the last part. What's that biggest challenge as a coach?
Well, I had to learn early to cut practice short, knock them down about an hour and 15 minutes, hour and a half, maybe work on one thing a day to make sure it's perfected, and keep everybody healthy. That's number one. Keep everybody healthy this time of year. Get your legs under you.
Broughton connects for 3 more. A Ram Pharmacy triple, 16 for the senior. Only the 3rd triple of the night for the Rams, but the lead is 44-17. And you talk about this time of the year, Coach. How much are you working on you? Not your opponent, but you.
Every practice. We don't know who we're going to draw in the regional tournament. It's what we do and over again. Get your discipline on offense down, obviously, again, with your legs. But we would start throwing in something different. Our Final Four team that year, we didn't put a 1-3-1 in until the regional semifinal. And we worked on it some, but didn't put it in until that game because I thought we could match up that well against Boyd and East Carter. Ended up working pretty good. We had Shelby Gransberry up top. You might remember Shelby. She's about like Rigsby out here.
And that's something that you talk about. You kind of throw something in a little bit here, a little bit there, and you try to keep it to where when you do have to show it off against a region team that nobody's expecting it.
That's right. That's right.
Brooklyn Campbell's night is finished. Here comes Braylee Toole in. Nim Maynard at the free throw line. Emma Broughton's going to take a seat as Laura Short will return for her first action this evening. One more for Nim. That one's good. 13 points for her. Broughton finishes with 16 tonight. That leads all scores. You talk about a story in Emma. Didn't play her junior season. Came back and Marty said, it was one of those things. She had to get basketball back into her. And you can really tell over the last month she's found that groove. And it kind of happened. He said he saw that spark happen down at Montgomery County in the Christmas tournament. And she said it was one of those deals. She said, I want to get where I was when I was a sophomore. He goes, I don't want the sophomore version of you. He goes, I want the senior version of you right now.
Exactly.
Fouls on Laura Short on the reach in. And you get seniors, Coach, that they get that to where that light comes on of like, wait a minute, this bulb's about to burn out.
This is it. Yep, you're right.
Nice feed inside to steal, and she's fouled. That's on Rigsby, her 3rd steal, back to the line for 2 more. And sometimes that's a good thing, and sometimes it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
But a lot of times when that light bulb goes on for those seniors, it's like, wait a minute, this thing's about to go away, and I've got to grab every last second I've got an opportunity for it.
I was pretty lucky. All those years, I had great senior captains, and there's only a year or two where, I won't say they let us down, but they got tired. You just tell the end was coming, and the end happened, and it just, okay, it's time to go home, But I was very fortunate to have great captains all those years.
Still gets both free throws. Annie Lyon checks in as Allison Rigsby's night is complete. You look at some of the players that you had, Coach, Mikasa being one of those that you just got so much from her as Nim Maynard connects on a Ram Pharmacy triple. But what was it when you had those runs there with all those players around, of just the great players along the way that just kept making your teams better along the way?
Well, mainly they saw, just like the way Nim's hustling tonight, they saw the way Mikasa and Alexis worked, and how much they hated to lose. Well, they, like people like Haley Sue, Shelby Gransberry, Alex Young, all those people jumped right into it too. They didn't want to let them down. And again, I attribute that to our captains.
Coach, the ladies' names you just named off there, I mean, that's an all-star roster. And you look at how those kind of succeeded one another as they went along. You know, it gave you that foundation to continue to build onto something after that.
It did.
Nice transition bucket there for Annie Lyon. 51-19. And how big is that when you've got seniors and juniors like that build that solid foundation when you're running around freshmen and sophomores that's trying to get ready for that next step forward?
It was. And, you know, we went to the finals in 08 when we were supposed to. We weren't, you know, counted on to go that far, and that's where it started. And from that point on, we really jumped on everybody, and the kids just loved it. They loved winning, and they loved playing for each other, and you saw the results.
One of the things you talk about there when you say you walk in, you know, everybody in the building, and nice steal there by Laura Short, everybody in the building expects you to win.
Yes.
And then there's nights when you're not that person. Which one is it that's more difficult? Is it more difficult for you to walk in being the one that everybody expects to win, or is it more difficult to walk in and win when nobody expects you to?
It's harder to keep that up, to keep it going, you know, and not to get complacent. But again, all stems back to the staff I had and the way we ran things, and we were more like a business. We weren't that emotional of a team. We were more business-like.
Nice give there as out to Lexi Boggs for two as the steal from Laura Short. And Lexi Boggs' first point of the night goes home, 53-19, 3:30 to play.
A lot of teams play on emotion and getting after it, and we were business-like. We didn't get up too high or too low, and that's a tribute again to people like Alexis. You know, we called her the ice queen. You know, you couldn't tell what the score was, and they kind of fed off of that too.
Here's Sydney Childers coming on for Raceland. She'll replace Lexi Boggs. Hall and Steele will check out, as we'll get Serenity Clarkson and Ava Walker checking in for Greenup. So out top with it is Stith.
They're still running some good patterns.
And Braley Toole steps in there and picks up the second personal foul. Well, Coach, one thing that you're getting ready to add to your resume is, and I'm super excited to say this out loud now, is you're going to be working with us coming up in the regional tournament. You and Coach Hager Easterling are going to be doing our pregame shows and halftime and postgames from Morehead State. And first off, I want to say how excited I am to see this come together, but I want to welcome you aboard to working with us when we head to Morehead.
Well, I appreciate it. It's you know, you're so professional about things, and Hager and I, you know, we've been rivals for all those years, and now we get along. We rib each other, but Hager knows as much basketball as anybody in the state, and obviously you do too. And you know, we'll banter about to each other, but it's going to be really fun. I can't wait.
It's going to be a lot of interesting stuff to talk about in Morehead for sure. Looking forward to seeing all of it together. Nice ball movement by the Rams. Braley Toole out top for three.
Great play. Great play.
And that will start the running clock in motion. 56-21, 2:25 to go. You talk about a young lady that's a great student. Braley Toole, JV player, and just she's got so much book smarts to her. And I've got her in class, a phenomenal young lady. Glad to see her having a little varsity experience there.
Absolutely. With a good crowd like this, too, it helps.
Settling in for the upcoming game that follows this, the boys will get things underway with a 63rd District showdown. And, Coach, you're a 64th District guy, but you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say these words. The 63rd is going to 63rd every night, and we saw that last week over at Russell.
Oh, there's the only district in the region like that.
Here's Stith off the left side, rolls in and out. Clarkson with the rebound inside, and the arrow back to Raceland.
Yeah, I got to look twice every time I see one of these 63rd games. Who's favored, who's not favored. You know, it's going to be great basketball.
You know, Raceland got the big win over Lewis County here. Then they go to Russell, and they fall to Russell at the Marv. Russell split with Lewis County. There, in case you haven't heard, there's a basketball game Friday night up in Vanceburg as Laura Short finishes off the window for two. Raceland and Lewis County, and I don't know if you remember that game that played here about a week ago. There's a little bit of fireworks at the end of it.
So look exciting.
Yeah, that one should be some fun one to keep up with for sure. Foul inside. That's on Toole, I think. That's her third, and it is.
I wonder what gym they'll play in.
I don't know. I would love to play that one in the little gym.
No
They'll play
doubt.
it in the big one.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I
they
would
will.
love to put that game in the jungle. It would be fun to watch.
It would be.
Heidi Felty to the free throw line for 2 free throws. First one is up is good. Nessa Wright comes off, and Tool checks out as well.
Those teams I mentioned we had, we were great, but Jay Fight had some really nice teams too. He'd pack that place and the band going. It'd be hotter than heck in there, and a great atmosphere. Jay was a great coach.
Final seconds here in the contest. Ball out to the corner. Over to Avery Miller. 3 balls up. No.
Good look. Avery's sister, Jada, hits some big shots for me, let me tell you. That's what he called her, Big Shot Jada.
Big Shot Jada. I remember that. Here's Tori May in the lane. A tie up there by Carson Cottle. And that is your final. Raceland wins it in girls action 58-23 with the victory. The Rams will move to, on the season, a record of 14-9. They'll go to 3-1 in district play. With the loss, Greenup County falls to 3-20. They are now 0-5 in 63rd district play. Stay tuned with us. We'll be back with you in just a little bit on our second stream as we'll bring you the action of Raceland and Greenup boys right here on Kool TV. Again, your final, Raceland 58, Greenup 23. For Trey Collier, Philip Rourke, Coach Bill Bradley, I'm James Collier. Stay tuned. We'll be back with you here in just a little bit from Kool TV. Thank you for watching another Raceland Rams basketball broadcast on Kool TV. This presentation of Raceland Rams basketball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Kool Hits Sports Network and Kool TV.